Take you back now to our top story tonight, the response to the KZN floods. Several non-profit organizations coming together, one of them Food Forward South Africa, appealing to the public for assistance. They're supplying surplus foods and they're encouraging retailers, farmers and manufacturers to step in. We're joined by Andy Du Plessis, who is the Managing Director at Food Forward SA. Andy, this is one of the moments that we need literally all sectors and stakeholders of our society to rally together to try and cushion the impact of what we know is absolutely devastating for the people of KwaZulu-Natal.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kathy, for having us. We can definitely see that there is mounting number of casualties, and our condolences to the families of people that have lost their lives. But we are getting ready to mount a recovery effort in order to ensure that we get food as widespread as possible to communities. The challenges are at the moment that major roads have been cut off by flooding, bridges have been washed away. But we are gearing up, and we will coordinate with the Joint Operations Center to see which communities we can assist, as well as where the community centers are. So yes, we need South Africa to come on board and assist us. Although there will be a reprieve in the weather tomorrow, the Easter weekend looks like it's going to get some more heavy rain. So we want to make sure we gear up. We have made an appeal to a number of our suppliers, our food donors that donate regularly, and we've received an overwhelming response from Tiger Brands, Pick n Pay, Rhodes Foods, and others. And so we're just calling on South Africa, support us. We need non-perishable food items so that we can get them out as soon as possible to communities in need.
Given the extent of the damage that we have seen in unequal measure across that province, I wonder how you're going to be then managing your distribution efforts. Are you going to be prioritizing the areas that have been hardest hit? And as it stands, can you confidently say you've been able to clearly identify which those areas are?
So as it stands, we are not able to identify those areas because we are not able to gain access. However, we have been in touch with our local non-profit organizations that we support in those affected communities, and they are ready to stand by with food support to us. So while we will prioritize the most vulnerable areas, we will try and get access to the areas where we are able to get our trucks into and provide food support immediately. That will be the first priority. Here, but we will coordinate with disaster management and the Joint Operations Center to lend support to them, to coordinate with organizations like Gift of the Givers. We have, like I said, we've received an overwhelming support so far from farmers. Hello Choice is donating fruit and vegetables, and so we will make sure that we get ready, and over at least the next few weeks we are going to need to make sure we get food support to vulnerable communities.
Andy, realistically, as it stands right now, how soon do you think you're going to be able to reach at least some of the communities on the ground that would by now already become desperate for food?
Yeah, so it's difficult to say at this stage given the extent of the damage, but as early as tomorrow we will dispatch vehicles out to where we can gain access. And like I said, that we'll see what roads open tomorrow. There's a break in the weather. There's less rain expected tomorrow. And so we will see and prioritize which areas we can get food support to immediately. And then we will coordinate with local communities that are housing a number of people that have been displaced to make sure that as soon as possible we get food parcels to those in need.
How can people get in touch?
Yeah, they can please email us at info@foodforwardsa.org, info@foodforwardsa.org, or give us a call on 021-531-5670.
All right. The email address info@foodforwardsa. That's the place to reach them in as far as trying to offer whatever support really that many are able to give during this time. I think it really doesn't matter how much or how little you think you can have. The people of KZN are going to need every bit of it in the next couple of weeks. All right.